Welcome to this voiceover slideshare summary of the Learning Trust's Data Cleaning and Analysis training session, the fourth component of a 5-part monitoring, evaluation, and learning series. First, it is essential that we situate this training within the broader scheme of things before proceeding. This visual representation of the monitoring, evaluation, and learning journey is a reminder to both first-time and returning attendees where the data management and analysis session is located, almost but not quite at the summit of the series. Now discuss the actual planning requirements for successful data analysis. Yes, a strategy is required to describe how analysis will be carried out. A data analysis plan describes not only how the actual analysis will be conducted, but also the important but often overlooked details that contribute to the success of analysis, such as how the data to be analyzed will be maintained or cleaned. In addition, the analysis plan describes how the analyzed data will be reported. After spending countless hours, possibly days or weeks on analysis, it is imperative to know what will be done with the results of the analysis. Amongst other benefits, data analysis planning can be justified as a crucial activity that ensures specific and concise research objectives are achieved. There are many moving pieces for data analysis to be a random process. In addition, data analysis helps identify or define the methodology and approach of the research in question. It also ensures that accurate and trustworthy data collection procedures are followed. In addition, it identifies prospective problems and constraints within the research procedure. And through this, we can be assured that we don't fall into the trap of trying to apply universal solutions to every problems we face while doing data analysis. Finally, data analysis allows us to save time and resources over time, and this we do by preventing costly errors and having to redo certain tasks within data analysis. Moving on, there are 9 components of effective data analysis planning. For each course component, one must ensure that all the relevant questions are answered. For component 1, which is your question, you ask yourself once more, what's the purpose of the program I am running? As you get to define the objectives, which is the second component of the plan, you have the chance to delve deeper and ask specifically, for this analysis, what is my goal? Are these goals specific? Are they measurable, attainable, dependable, and achievable within the time allotted to us? It is within the purview of analysis planning to identify any assumptions that you may have and determine whether they can be tested using the desired analysis. The analysis planning process does not end there. One must take a step further and consider the pre-work on the data, that is, the requirements for data processing. Our data may contain errors, and we must be truthful with ourselves about the requirements for ensuring that data are free of errors that could compromise analysis. So this is your fourth step. An analysis is not a game of trial and error. You must be certain of the software and methods of analysis necessary to answer your questions. Some questions may be complex and necessitate the use of sophisticated tools and advanced methods. Therefore, the software and methods component is a crucial step in data analysis planning process. Likewise, understanding your data points and variables is necessary to answer your questions. With each variable, you ask yourself individually, do I need it? Can it help me find the answers to the questions I have? Occasionally, a single data set may not be sufficient to answer your questions. With an analysis plan, you have ample opportunity to determine if additional data sets are required. It is the time to determine what you require and also what you don't. In the absence of clearly defined inclusion and exclusion criteria, you run the risk of becoming lost in your analysis. In conclusion, it is essential to consider and articulate the limitations of your analysis. Equally important, stating in advance how you intend to mitigate the effects of these limitations is a crucial element of analysis planning. We now discuss data cleaning, a crucial step that precedes the actual data analysis. Here, the key message is If you load garbage data into your analysis, you will obtain garbage results, and we don't want that. Hence the need to clean data. Indeed, there is value in possessing a clean data set. First, it helps eliminate errors, biases, and inconsistencies, and really is a gatekeeper for precise analysis. We can also save valuable resources by avoiding costly faults. We can also improve compliance. Yes, having a clean data is an ethical foundation for our operations when collecting data. Improving decision-making and facilitation of business operations is also one of the benefits of data cleaning. And finally, when we run a thorough process of cleaning data, we ensure pristine and only pure data enters the pipeline, thereby enhancing the data quality and also its integrity. Like any other task in M&E, cleaning data is best accomplished with a dedicated set of resources, what we call the toolkit. Data dictionaries, standard cleaning procedures, data profiling templates, validation tools, error checking scripts, training materials, and so on are all necessities for conducting data analysis. But the number of available resources often prevents us from including everything we would like. We briefly discussed the data dictionary. What you're looking at is an example of a data dictionary we prepared for the session's case study. Of course, you can organize yours however makes sense to you, but keep in mind that the goal is to aid analysts in comprehending the database or system structure and its contents. One can learn more about the data source formats, validation rules, and more with the help of a data dictionary. Then you can use all of this to check if the actual data that has been collected matches the criteria you have outlined in your data dictionary. It is one thing to have a toolkit, but even more important is to understand the problems that the toolkit can help resolve. There are several data quality issues one must always be on the lookout for. This includes redundant data, outliers, unstandardized data, missing data, and duplicates. Check out our illustrative data cleaning hacks videos on the TLT YouTube channel to learn how to identify some of these data cleaning issues. Now that the chaos has passed, our data can be analyzed. We can now discuss data analysis methods. And basically, there are two major analysis method strands, specifically when dealing with quantitative data. That is your descriptive and your inferential analysis. Here is a table that summarizes the main differences between descriptive and inferential analysis. The distinction can be defined by purpose, data type to be handled when performing either analysis, the goals, the techniques used, and the assumptions that are required. Pause the video here to become acquainted with the key differences. Essentially, descriptive analysis aims to describe and summarize data, while inferential analysis aims to make inferences or predictions of the population based on sample data. You understand the differences between descriptive and inferential analysis, you'll be able to see the differences in the questions that are answered by either methods. Here, we have picked a handful for your reflection. Now that we have established these differences, and we now know what we need to do in order to generate meaningful analysis, take a moment and reflect on your organization and the data you currently or you hope to collect in the future. What data do you want to analyze? What questions do you want to answer? What are the analysis methods that you want to use? Try answering these and see how far you will get. So there you have it, a summary run of the mail series 4, the data cleaning and analysis session. We'll see you in the next episode where we will talk about data visualization and data use. Thank you.